Okay, so before starting the entire video, I'd like to give you a task. You have two examples on your board. The first is I have a black and white dog. The second example is I have a black and a white dog. So technically you have same kind of sentences. The only difference is in the first sentence we have just one a, and in the second sentence we have two a. So I want you to reply on the number provided on the screen that which sentence is right. You will reply with option number A first, option number B second, and option number 3 first and second both are correct. So તમને બે એક્ઝામ્પલ્સ આપેલા છે. તમને નીચે જે નંબર આપેલું છે તમને વોટ્સએપ કરવાનું છે કે આ બંનેમાંથી કયો એક્ઝામ્પલ રાઈટ છે. ઓપ્શન નંબર A ફર્સ્ટ એક્ઝામ્પલ રાઈટ છે, ઓપ્શન નંબર B સેકન્ડ એક્ઝામ્પલ રાઈટ છે, અને ઓપ્શન નંબર C ફર્સ્ટ એન્ડ સેકન્ડ એક્ઝામ્પલ બંને રાઈટ છે. So I want you to reply on the number provided below. Hello each one of you, myself Akshay Thakkar, a faculty member of Swastik Study Center. Today in this session we are going to discuss everything about your subject English. So if we talk about your subject in the entire BCom, the first year will be having two different subjects, namely General English and Commercial Communication. But from sem 3 and onwards you will be having a common subject. એનો મતલબ એ છે કે ખાલી sem 1 and sem 2 માં તમારા સબ્જેક્ટ્સ અલગ-અલગ હશે, ઇંગ્લિશ અલગ હશે and CC અલગ હશે. But from sem 3 and onwards you will be having a common subject of CC and English, which is named as Fundamentals of Communication Theory and Practice. Now moving forward to the course, the first section we have is prescribed text. You will be having a book named as White Desert. White Desert has 5 chapters in it, which are very interesting, which are very inspiring. Namely, the first is In the Wake of Partition. This is again one of the most interesting story I can say. It is a real story where a story is based on during the events happened during the partition of India and Pakistan. The second is Karsanbhai Khodidas Patel. Okay, so it is one of the most famous name. If you don't know this person, search on Google and please respond me in the comment box. The third one is the Kranti Guru Shyamji Krishna Verma. Yes, obviously one of the most inspiring name. You very well know the Kutch University is named on this person's name. Is again the greatest leader I can say. The fourth story we have is the Conversation with Sudha Chandran, where a conversation has been discussed with a very inspiring name, namely Sudha Chandran. She is the great Bharatnatyam dancer who lost her leg few years back in a road accident. The last is the Ebbing Sea. Again, this is one of the most interesting chapter in the entire syllabus. So this was section A, which deals with 5 important, 5 inspiring and 5 interesting chapters. Now moving forward to section B. Section B is a grammar part. I know जो भी अभी ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं उसमें से 50% लोगों को ग्रामर या तो आता नहीं होगा या तो उनको बहुत ही बोरिंग लगता होगा. But see, in our live classes, in our day-to-day classes, we will learn grammar in depth. हम लोग उसको बेसिक से उठाएंगे. Like see, you just have 3 to 4 chapters in your grammar part. The first is determiners. Now see, determiners आपने क्लास 11th and 12th में surely पढ़ा होगा. Determiners का सबसे पहला पार्ट है articles. Now what are the articles? Articles are a, and the. ये सिर्फ 3 लेटर्स है, 3 वर्ड्स है, वो आर्टिकल्स कहलाते हैं. those are just 3 words, लेकिन उसके यूजेस कम से कम 25 यूजेस है. वो हम लोग सारे हमारे लाइव क्लासेस में उसको पढ़ेंगे. नेक्स्ट, डिटरमिनर्स का सेकेंड पार्ट है पॉजेसिव. पॉजेसिव मीन्स एनीथिंग दैट इज ओन्ड बाय यू. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ आई से दिस बुक इज माइन, सो माइन इज अ पॉजेसिव. द नेक्स्ट इज क्वांटिफायर्स. सी क्वांटिफायर्स में भी તમારા માટે આ નામ એકદમ નવું હશે. Now see, what does the term quantifier mean? what does it mean એનાથી પહેલા we will see કે એનામાં કયા કયા words આવે. Words like few, a few, the few, little, a little and the little, some, any, all these words are the part of the quantifiers. Okay, great. Next, if we talk about uses of primary and modal auxiliaries. Now see, when the term come auxiliaries, basically in Gujarat board or CBSE board we call it as a helping verb. Now see, if we talk about helping verb, what are helping verbs? The words like be, have and do, this are known as auxiliary or the helping verbs. Though these words have some more words in it, like see, be has am, then is, was, are, were. Okay, like see, have has, had, and yet do has, does and did. So all these words are known as auxiliaries or the helping verbs. It all depends on the sentences, it all depends on the tenses you have used. Depending upon the tenses you will use all these words. So I hope you had a little bit description about what is known as auxiliaries. If we talk about modals, actually we pronounce it as modal. Total there are 12 modals: can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, ought and need and dare. So in this way we have 12 modals. In our live classes we will learn in detail where are these modals used. And the last is tenses. Tenses, I hope this is your favorite part. हम लोग क्लास फर्स्ट से टेंसेस पढ़ते आ रहे हैं, प्रेजेंट टेंस, पास्ट टेंस एंड फ्यूचर टेंस. बट in our live classes we will see in depth that where are these tenses used. So this was the entire section of grammar part. I hope you had a clear understanding about it. Now moving forward, one of my favorite section, that is section number C. Now see, section number C deals with the writing part. Now see, from class first you are writing your English paper. हर एक एग्जामिनेशन में सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन आपका कॉम्प्रीहेंशन ही होगा. नाउ आई वांटेड टू आस्क फ्रॉम यू, आई वांटेड यू टू रिप्लाई इन द कमेंट बॉक्स के व्हाट इज द नीडफुल, व्हाट इज द एडवांटेज ऑफ कॉम्प्रीहेंशन. ओके, आई वांट यू टू राइट इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. नाउ सो moving forward, in section C the first thing we have is comprehension. Now see, what is comprehension? You will be given a paragraph. It can be a fiction, it can be a non-fiction, it can be factual, it can be discursive. So you will be given a comprehension, and on the basis of that comprehension you will be asked few questions. So you have to write those questions reading the entire comprehension. Now the biggest mistake that student does is, what do? They read the entire comprehension, and depending upon the entire comprehension they just copy and paste. Please note, this is not the right way. The right way is read the entire comprehension, read the questions and try to frame the answers in your own way. This is the correct way of writing comprehensions. Like see, if we talk about comprehension, though it can be a very we can say advantageous part in our writing section, but ज़्यादातर स्टूडेंट उसी में अपने मार्क्स गवाते हैं. बिकॉज what do? They try to find the answers from the comprehension. Okay, so please I request you, whenever you attempt your comprehension part, please try to frame the answers in your own way. Great. Now again moving forward, we have is paragraph writing. You will be given a topic. On the basis of that topic you have to write the comprehension. The words limit will be given to you in the question. And the third part is article writing. The same thing. Now what is article? Like see, if we talk about article, then articles are mainly printed in magazines. Those are printed in the newspapers. those are printed in maybe some circulars. So you have to write those articles taking in view taking the society point of view. In short, whenever you are writing an article, please note that you have in mind the social concepts. That will this article be socially advantageous? Will this article be socially helpful? So try to use some current things, try to use some practical things that it is readable to everyone. And the biggest leap or biggest important thing that you have to input in your article is the title. Like see, जब भी आप लोग कोई न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हो तो वहां पे आप लोग सबसे पहले उसकी हेडलाइन दिखोगे. अगर उसकी हेडलाइन प्रॉपर होगी, अगर उसकी हेडलाइन अच्छी होगी तो ही आप अंदर रीड करोगे. So the biggest leap in the article writing is your title or the headline. So this was the entire thing, entire 3 sections we have discussed about general English. And I would like to repeat once more, હું ગુજરાતીમાં કહીશ કે સેમ 1 ને સેમ 2 માં ઇંગ્લિશનો પેપર એન્ડ સીસીનો પેપર અલગ હશે. સેમ 3 થી સેમ 6 સુધી ઇંગ્લિશ એન્ડ સીસીના બંને પેપર કમ્બાઇન્ડ હશે. So please keep this in mind. Thank you so much. Okay, so the major students have the confusion in the grammar part. Now generally students એ કહેતા હોય કે સર અમને ગ્રામરમાં બહુ તકલીફ પડે છે, ગ્રામર નથી ખબર પડતી. It is because that you don't try to understand grammar from the basic point of view. Here in Swastik Study Center, we very much focus on the basics and the grammar part. તમે જ્યારે પણ અહીંયા ગ્રામર શીખશો, અમે લોકો તમને હરેક યુઝ શીખવાડશું એના કે આ લાઈક ધ ક્યાં યુઝ થશે, એન્ડ ક્યાં યુઝ થશે, અ ક્યાં યુઝ થશે. After making you understand about the grammar part, the basic part, only then we will move to the exercise or the example part. So now discussing in detail about section B, you very well know that section B of your general English is grammar. So in grammar part you have 3 main topics. The first one is determiners. In the previous section of the video I have given you a small idea about what is determiners. So technically determiners are of 4 kinds. The first is articles, namely a, and the. Like a, and the, it has 25 points. Those 25 points will cover the entire article part. Like see, just an example. For example, where do we use the? Now to remember the point, we have made a mnemonic, a short form named as Mr. Chord G. Now what do we mean by the term Mr. Chord G? So M stands for mountains, R stands for rivers, C stands for canals, O stands for oceans, R stands for republic and kingdom, then D stands for deserts, and G stands for group of islands. So technically we will be using the before all these things. Like see the example, it is mountains, so you can use the Himalayas. Next is rivers, the Ganga, the Brahmaputra. Next is canal, the Suez Canal. Next is ocean, the Indian Ocean. Next is republic, the United States of America, it is a republic country. D stands for deserts, the Rann of Kutch, the Sahara deserts, and group of island, it is the Australia. So technically this is the one use, this is the only first use of the article the. We have in total 25 uses. We will study in depth in our live classes, but this was just a demo. I hope you have understood this thing. Okay, so moving forward, the next is possessive. I very well told you that what do we mean by the term possessive. Possessive means when we own something, when something is your own, that is termed as possessive. So in possessive we have the words like my, your, his, her, its, and so on. Okay, the next we have is demonstrative. The meaning of demonstrative is when we try to focus on one particular thing, that is called as demonstrative. Like see, let me give you the example. There are mainly four demonstrative: this, that, this and those. Now where will we use all these demonstrative? Like see, the first is this. This is used for the singular things which are nearby. Example, I can say this book is mine. So this means that the book is very nearby and it is singular. But where do we use this? This is used when the noun is plural and nearby. Like there are so many books over here, it will be these books are mine. Again, next, that, when the thing or a noun is far away and it is singular, that book is mine. And again vice versa, when there are so many books, when the books are in the plural form and it is far away, so I can say that those books are mine. So in this way we make you understand the uses of all the words in grammar. Okay. Moving forward, the next is interrogative. Interrogative means the question part, the questions like which, where, whose are the interrogatives. So this is entire determiners part. Now, if we talk about auxiliaries, I gave you a short introduction about auxiliaries like be, have, do, then be, has, am, is, was, are, were. We will learn the uses of it. And the last is tenses. So tenses covers mainly the present tenses, the past tenses and the future tenses. But all the tenses has four more kinds. Like see, if we talk about present tense. If we talk about present tense. So present tense has four more kinds. The first is simple present tense. The second is present continuous tense. The third is present perfect tense, and the fourth is present perfect continuous tense. Like this are the four subtypes of present tenses. In the similar way we have for the past tenses and for the future tenses. We will learn each and every use of all these tenses in our live classes. Thank you so much.